Namaste again, you guys. So, like I said a little while ago, what we're going to be doing today is going to be Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. And these are very strength poses for you guys. Uh, they're good for balancing. They strengthen your core, your gluteals, your hamstrings, your quads, and it stretches your groin area and it stretches your lower back. Has great benefit. So that's my cat Taco. Say hi, Taco. He looks like a little Chester cat from Alice in Wonderland. So we're gonna start with Warrior 1. Warrior 1 is great for back bends. This is really where you want to get your modifications down for your back bend. So we will start in mountain pose, Tadasana. So when you're ready, hinge at the hips, hinge forward, second at navel. You're going to step your right foot back. You're going to turn it about 90 degrees, okay? 95. You're going to keep your left foot bent. You're going to keep your hips forward. If that means you need to adjust your alignment to keep hips forward, you can. So make sure that that one structural alignment stays the same. Hips forward, okay? When you get ready, take a deep breath, and on your inhale, inhale your arms up. Make sure this knee is not going over your ankle. If you feel like you want a deeper stretch, make it deeper if you want. Just make sure your hips are in alignment. And remember, like I said, this is a back bend. I got myself out of alignment. Playing around too much. Now, give yourself a little back bend. Tilt that pelvis forward. Take some of that stress. Take some nice deep breaths. You're going to want to hold this for 30 seconds. To come out, all you got to do is exhale. Bring your arms down. Sit back into Tadasana. Whew. So I want to see how it looks here. So we started in Tadasana. We stepped our foot back. We made it to where it's just a 95-degree angle. See? Balance. There we go. That one felt good too. My knee's not over. My knee's not over my ankle. My hips are in alignment. I'm facing forward. Taking a deep breath. Inhale. And then give yourself that little back bend. Tuck that in. So that is how we do. I just broke my little sock. That is how we do Warrior 1. Some modifications from Warrior 1 is if it hurts your back to do it, You start in Tadasana. Okay? You step back. Hinge. Remember, we hinge forward to the hips. Step back. You just put your feet down. Okay? That's all it is. So then when you're ready, make sure your hands are still forward. And this really, to me, is more of a crescent lunge, but this is a good modification for beginners if you can't be on your feet. Or you have hip problems and you can't keep your hips aligned. Because we do want to keep your hips aligned. Okay? Let's sense that marker here. That is Warrior One. Like I said, the benefits are strength. You see how it engages your core. You see how it engages your hamstrings, your glutes, your knees. If you have knee inflammation, be careful doing this pose. It can make it worse. If you have hip flexor problems, those might need to be fixed. I mean, you saw how I had a little bit of problem keeping straight with my hips forward. Just adjust that back leg to make it comfortable to keep your hips in alignment. And whenever you're doing that back bend, make sure you're tucking that pelvis. So you're doing your back bend. Make sure you're tucking that pelvis. See the difference there? You tuck that pelvis, you can go back further. Alright. So now we're going to do Warrior Two. Warrior Two has all the same strengths and benefits as Warrior One. It stretches your groin, it stretches your quadriceps, it stretches your lower back, it strengthens your quadriceps, strengthens your thighs, will have some knee inflammation. You have knee or ankle problems or hip problems, once again, it might aggravate that, or it might make it worse, it might do something. So make sure you're getting released from a doctor to do some of these poses, or you are modifying. Talk to me about modification. We can work on stuff. We can get the blocks out. We can get the straps out. We can do anything to make you have good form. That way you're strengthening your body and you're helping your body. You're not hurting your body. So one thing I love about yoga is you go at your pace. You start at your starting point. My starting point wasn't even exercise whenever I came to yoga. It wasn't about the poses. It wasn't about exercise at all. I came to yoga for the first limb of yoga instead of the third limb of yoga, which we'll talk about. We can talk about that in our private group if you want. It's a very interesting thing, and it comes from Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. You can YouTube that and listen to it. So to do Warrior Two, same thing. We're going to get up. We're going to start in Tandasana. Relax yourself, relax your shoulders, get yourself untense. You know, yoga's always fun, you know, make yourself feel good. You know, if you're feeling funny, get those out. Thank you, Paula. So same thing. We're going to hinge at the hip, and we're going to step back. And we're going to turn that foot at a 45-degree angle. And you really want to root. Whoop, see? There's the blooper reel. Balance. You really want to root down into that back foot because we are coming facing forward. This foot right here, we're going to make sure that it does not go over that ankle. Going to make sure it's nice and pretty. We're facing forward. Take some deep breaths. Raise your arms. And look lovingly over your left hand. Relax your gaze, relax everything. You can feel it though, my thigh right here, it's talking to me. Kind of want to, if you feel funny, like I felt like that might have been floating a little bit. And I turned more. So you noticed, whenever I turned my head, I turned my body. We don't want that. How y'all feeling? There you go. And if you don't like having, if it's hard on your neck, for some of the beginners to look over your left hand, you can keep it neutral and keep it facing forward. There's nothing wrong with that. Does not affect anything. So to come out of it, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take a deep breath. Pull your leg up. Come back into Tandasana. And those are your warrior poses. If you have any questions about your warrior poses, please feel free to DM me, ask some questions, get on the private group. These are great strengthening, and you're going to be doing them a lot. These are your foundations. These are in our sun salutations. These are in so many flows, so many hathas. These are strength training. These are balance training. These are whole body, once again. Your whole body is getting the benefit of this. So make sure that if there are any questions, you get with me, all right? I'll see y'all next time. Can't wait. Namaste.